good evening, good morning, whenever and wherever you are watching this. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader for over 10 years, and I have over a dozen certifications from everything from Reiki mastery to sound therapy. I do a lot of different things. At the end of the day, I always tell people I am simply a channel of spirit, bringing messages for those who find me. And speaking of messages, I like to start out with a collective reading. And I typically do this for the next 7 days, but I'm just going to go ahead and pull the energy for the rest of this month as we are getting pretty close to that mid year point. It's a good time to really go in and kind of reevaluate the things that are coming forward. And it seems like the latter half of the week, especially if you're earth and a water sign, things are going to be moving a bit quicker. It's already going by fairly quick, but you're starting to see more being built around you. So you may have had a lot of activity around you, but it was more of you taking periods of rest as well. So those of you who are getting ready to start a new area of study, whether this is learning a new skill at a job, starting a class, or starting a new education program, what you are going towards is a strong foundation for your future. So even though there may be some points where the situation doesn't turn out as it is, and this will be over the next couple of years, um, you are seeing that because it is a test on your ego. And of course, we're all going to probably forget this message by the time we get there, but it's only your negative based and fear thoughts that are keeping you from coming to your dreams, for having your wishes come true, and to enjoy life. You have permission to enjoy life. You can be joyful, you can be happy, and you can go after the things that you want. So it seems like the rest of this month, you're seeing that reflection that you need to work on throughout the rest of the year so you can finally drop the burdens, the things that you've been working too much on, learning how to accept help from others when needed, and to really face stress related health concerns as well. So, for those of you who are kind of going back and forth with some health, just don't, if you have the means to do so, don't put off any type of checkups with your medical professionals or anything like that. Or if you're having trouble in your work position or in school, you're allowed to ask questions and ask for help from your leadership team around you. Because again, everything is a reflection of you, and it's really saying, hey, it's for everyone, for the collective. It's time to face our egos and to face our own fears. So that is for the month of May. And we are going to go into our caller of the day. So we have Brienne from Georgia. Hello.
Okay.
How
Hi,
are
how
you?
are you?
Oh, I am good. And I love your accent, your Southern charm.
Oh, yes, 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 ma'am.
All right. So, Brene, what type of questions do you have tonight?
I guess, I just really, to be honest, I just want, I really don't have, any specific questions, but, I just want, just a general reading of my life and, what my future holds for me and what does I have in store, or is there anything, that's, is there blessings coming my way or anything to anytime soon?
Yeah, immediately. Yes. So we kind of have this back and forth from seeing. So with you, I'm feeling a lot of intellect coming in and a lot of earth energy, which is great for abundance, especially if you want to build your finances. So as of this
Right.
moment right now, your energy's coming in and you're really starting to focus a little bit more on your career and your finances. And it's a wonderful thing because you have the energy right now to pull positive opportunity towards you for a strong foundation and to really make sure that you are pulling in that abundance flow as well. Have you been
Right,
seeing that
right.
already?
Well, I actually have, just recently had, a financial, blessing. And, just me being, well, right now, I'm a single parent, and I just lost, my brother. Like he was murdered 3 years ago, and so I have just been going through like that grieving stage, and like just like trying to be able to just, I guess, just let him go and just be able to not blame myself for his death, and just able to just find myself again.
Yeah, and I see that you're on that path because you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So coming into nurturing energy because I see that happy family life in the back years ago and finding the magic back within yourself, honoring things, not being so self-critical of yourself, especially in that higher perspective. So allowing your higher self to come in to kind of help um, make more logic out of it. So it's not that guilt or blaming coming for. New partnerships are coming towards you. Now, I'm not seeing necessarily this in romantic or anything like that, but some type of partnership is coming forward that is going to help you on this path. Actually, I am now feeling it's more of a spirit guide trying to come in to help you more along this path. So you don't even have to be aware of it, but they're gonna be helping this energy, external energy is going to be helping you come forward to face the truth of the situation, of all situations around you. And there will be some delays. It's not gonna be easy because I see that burden that you've been carrying and within the next about 2 to 3 months, I don't see it completely falling away. That's not how grief works, right? So I see
Right.
that decision making and I see you still kind of being trapped for a little while in that mindset. But
It's like, can I ask like this question? Okay, so is it like, is my burden my kid's father? Should I just let him go?
let's see. Okay, you already know the answer. You got to use your intuition on this, but the
And
reason
I
why
already know the answer. I do. I definitely know the answer. I do.
all right, but I'm gonna pull it out a little bit for you so you can feel more confident in that answer. Okay, so what you are seeing is that you're being kind of illusioned and disillusioned by seeing that history, having that child involved, having those issues regarding the child. But it's really about romanticizing your past as well. You have to be seeing what is currently in the future, what you have in front of you right now. And it is about making an objective decision, not on how you felt in the past, not wanting to like, oh, I remember when we looked into each other's eyes and I just felt like
Right. Right.
the world. And it's okay that if the path that you're choosing, the answer that you have, I'm still seeing more energy coming in to help support you. So no matter what doors you are closing regarding like, hey, I need to walk away from this relationship. Oh, hey, I need to release this grief regarding my family members. You have help surrounding you. You have so many incredible energies coming in. Be like, yeah, I want to work with you. Yeah, I will listen to you vent all day if you need to. Let's go get a cup of coffee. So I love that you have all these friendship energies coming in to support you, regardless of the shifts that you are seeing. Because again, I'm
Yes.
seeing a movement for support to you because you've done a lot. You've done a lot on your own.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes.
There's a
Ye
reminder coming in that as this shift is happening, as you're saying your goodbyes, as you're trying to release all your past, which is also your past self. This is no longer who you are, but sometimes we're afraid to take off our safety blanket, right? And then embrace what's going forward because we don't know. But for you,
right.
here it's coming in and saying like, "Hey, you are allowed to enjoy your life. You are allowed to
Yes,
like have
see, that's
luxury."
my problem. Like, I just feel like I'm just a mother right now, and like, I haven't, like, I guess I stopped putting myself first.
Yeah. Yeah, and I see a real lack of emotion here in this card. So I see like yeah, you're creating a strong foundation and a safe space to be. So you have your solitude time. You're a logical person, so you're not reacting all the time. But yeah, you're missing that emotion towards yourself, that softness and that passion and just light for yourself. And it's okay. That happens, especially for those who are struggling with parenthood, who have we are humans and we go through things.
Yes,
You
like, my baby's father and my kid's father, I was like, in an abusive relationship. So, so everything has been rough. It has been rough these past couple of years for me. So, I'm just trying to, just get back on the right, like back on the right path. Like, like before my auntie passed, like she told me like she was like a very like spiritual, holy person, and so she was like my story is like going to benefit, like benefit others, and like it's gonna go across the world. And she was like, I see like you bring a millionaire, like a spokesperson, and so I just, you know,
Yeah, and it's incredible to be using your voice to help others be that see that reflection and be like, "Oh, okay, I see this woman, she was in a strong, um she's a strong person even though she experienced all these things." And that's incredible to see as we are all mirrors and reflection. And moving forward, I do see a period where you are just honoring yourself, allowing to giving you a bit more care for yourself because this path isn't going to be over in a couple of weeks. But what is happening is that as you are becoming more patient with yourself, a little bit more empathetic with yourself and self-forgiveness, that is going to help you grow so you can have those new connections and for you to be able to use your voice to help others. And what I would like to do, if you're open to it, I would like to send you some light language healing for the remainder of our time together. It's free.
yes, please,
Okay. So what I typically say is just close your eyes and just breathe in. This is going to be helpful for anybody who is listening, but if you don't want it or you don't want the energy, just simply say no and it's not going to bother you. And you don't have to know what I'm saying. It's all about that energy and the tone. So just take a deep breath, and I'm sending light language to help clear and get rid of some of the stagnation. Taking a deep breath and allowing a white light come from the top of your head into your heart space. And if you feel into the base of your spine and with it in between your pelvis, if you feel that tightness, just allow that light to continue with that. We have 30 seconds left, so I'm just whatever healing is not completed now, it will continue on for the rest of the night. Be aware of what you're projecting for the qualities you admire in another is what you possess. So, equally so, the qualities you don't like is also your reflection. We are all reflections, and you're going to be a great mirror for others, but allow yourself that space to heal before then.